All right, welcome back to the final reaction. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
And we are continuing, there we go, with some Ryan George. He said this is the first time he's ever seen these types of videos from him. He's the pitch meeting guy.
Right. Oh, he's the pitch meeting guy?
Yes.
He looks different. Is it the beard? I don't know.
Or maybe the pitch meeting, he's always got like the hair's a certain way.
I was going to say, maybe it's just because of the thumbnail
cut,
and whatnot.
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like, pitch meeting was funny. I'm expecting this to be funny. I know you and Jody had reacted to one or two of his videos.
Sure,
I didn't have the opportunity to watch those videos, but it's good because I get to come in fresh and see, what it's about. It's funny because when you go on, dude, I spend, my part-time job is driving limos. So a lot of the times we're waiting. I was waiting for a celeb the other day. He who shall remain nameless, 3 hours waiting. 3 hours waiting. With that being said, I gotta do something for 3 hours. And unless there's a game I can watch on my TV, I'm scrolling YouTube, man. I'm scrolling
Absolutely.
and watching stuff. And then some of the content creators are actually like super creative and super funny. It has actually taken the place of me just, listening to like podcasts or whatever for whatever, fantasy football, fantasy baseball, stuff like that. But I love pitch meetings, so I'm assuming he's gonna be good here, but we'll check it out.
And this is the first guy ever to punch someone. This guy knows a thing or two about that as a former boxer, so I'm excited for you to watch this for that reason too. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like and subscribe. The first guy to ever punch someone.
I mean, just think about the idea. Like, what do I, I'm gonna do this and see what happens.
Dude, it reminds me of this shirt that I've actually seen, but it's a famous quote from Mike Tyson. It was like, everybody's got a plan to get punched in the face. You know what I mean? Everybody got a plan to get punched in the face. It's a shocking thing if you've never really been punched in the face.
A lot of people are super cocky till they get punched in the face. All right, so we're gonna check this out. Here we go.
Hey, listen, I want to talk to you about your face, okay? Okay, yeah, what about it? I don't like it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I guess. I don't like looking at it at all. I don't like it. Okay, I mean, you don't have to, you could look elsewhere. I'm looking this way and your face is there and I don't like that and I would appreciate if you moved it. I mean, I've been standing here for 72 hours. I'm not moving now. Well, it looks like you forced me into a corner here and I'm all out of options. What do you mean? You forced my hand. To do what? I'm gonna list everything I don't like about your face. Oh, I don't like that. That doesn't sound pleasant. It is gonna be unpleasant. Okay, first of all, I don't like your glasses. They make your eyes too big. You look like a lemur. Ah, that's the dumbest animal. I don't think you blink enough and your nose is unnecessary. Okay, I'm actually pretty sensitive about my blinking. Your hair is arbitrary. I don't know what that meant, but I didn't like how it felt. The shape of your face is okay, you need to shut your mouth and stop saying things with it. No, I'm gonna keep listing actually. Your ears, if I had to point them out in a lineup, it would be very simple to do that because of how stupid they look. Like it wouldn't even be a What did you do to me? I don't know. That hurt everything in my head so much. What did you do? Well, I didn't like the sounds you were making with your mouth, so I thought maybe if I put my hand there really fast, it might obstruct your whole speaking area without you even noticing. Well, I noticed the whole thing. Well, yeah, I could see that. I didn't like that at all.
Now, I'm gonna pause this real quick.
I didn't expect that. I expected him to punch the other guy.
I expected that too.
Right.
So I'm overthinking this too much because obviously I don't think this was the first time someone punched someone.
Right.
But I kind of envision it a little differently, like someone like poking someone or maybe slapping someone,
right.
And then the next person is saying, that was pretty good, but what if we put them all together and make it a little harder and then throw that punch? Like, I kind of thought it was going to be something like that. But yeah, someone ticks you off so much you don't really know how to react, so either you lash out verbally,
right,
or you just, boom.
Yeah, right.
My face hurts.
And I again, this is... And I'm overthinking it too much. This is not where I thought this stick was going to go either, because I'm like, the first guy to ever punch somebody, think about it, hand-to-hand combat has been around since, you know what I mean? Like, dude, the prehistoric times, you know what I mean? Hey, that's my cave woman. No, that's my cave woman. Boom. You know, that's just, it is what it is. We fight for resources. That's just, that's my, Brontosaurus burger. That's my Brontosaurus burger. Boom. You know what I mean? That's just,
that may not have happened.
Brontosaurus, hey, I'm going, listen, the Flintstones tells us that dinosaurs and man, exist at the same time. I'm going with it.
With their feet cars, yeah.
Right away there goes, the use of the Night Watchman.
Speaking of dinosaurs.
Speaking of dinosaurs. But I think the context of the video is the first time a guy just punches somebody. Like, you've never just like... you'd be shocked how many people have never either taken a punch or how many people have not been punched. And I'm actually shocked. I'm like, and maybe I grew up in a different, again, obviously, I used to box, okay? I grew up in my family and whatnot.
But a lot of people haven't, yeah.
But a lot of people have not been in a physical altercation, and you watch sometimes these YouTube videos of people fighting, you're like, what are they doing? Oh, I'm like, what is it, salsa dancing? What are they, like Brazilian dance, whatever that's called?
But isn't that a good thing in our society that not everyone's gotten to a million fights?
Not a million fights, but everybody should be
Yes.
punched at least. Let us know in the comments. Everybody should be at least punched in the face one time.
Yes or no?
Or have you been punched or have you punched somebody?
And don't give us that like punching game we used to do with our friends and so you can punch harder in the arm. Doesn't count.
No, just like, a machismo kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's some I don't know, primeval. You know what I mean? Just something. Just like you got aggression. It's like hand-to-hand combat. You've never, dude. So you can't go to your deathbed and not be. If you've never been punched in the face, let me know. We're going to the gym. We're throwing the gloves or whatever.
Yes.
I'll let you have one. You know what I mean? And you can let me have one. You know what I mean?
I've been in a few fights. Yes.
There we go.
Not in a professional boxing match. No. we even as kids we had one of our friends had the sparring gear, so we used to go in the backyard and do that and see how long. 3 minutes is a long time when you're just sparring.
It's a lifetime. It's a lifetime.
And it was like a rite of passage. And I've been in a few fights from anger, but that was also fun. That was a lot of fun too. Like it gets the adrenaline going. Like you get punched. That sounds stupid, but you get punched, especially if you have the protective gear. It doesn't hurt as much.
Right. And
you just kind of get that adrenaline, and it's like a competition. Like I want to hit you more than you can hit me.
Yeah.
And then eventually someone hits you's hard. Okay, I'm done.
I'm done.
You win.
And I mean, it's funny because, again, coming from a from more of a amateur boxing background, and again, everybody in my family that fought as well. Like, dude, we would put the kids to fight, and I remember to us it was just like, hey, that's just a natural thing. But my oldest son Giovanni and my nephew Ray, I'll never forget. They were like 5 and 6 because they're a year apart or whatever. Okay, it's time. Remember, my brother threw the gloves on him. And dude, the wife was mortified. She's like, "What are you doing?" They're banging out. They're banging out.
I don't want my kids to fight.
You know what I'm saying? That, by the way, that was the last one of my kids to throw a punch because it did not go well, cousin. And I was just like, oh my gosh.
Not sure that's the best choice in my opinion, but everyone's different. I mean, that's a very typical thing.
Well, I can't make that clear enough. Oh, I hated it. Well, good,
Oh man. Oh.
So are you like done saying mean things about my face because of that?
Well, I had some other things to list off, but if I do that, are you gonna do that hand thing again?
I mean, yeah, I guess I could.
Well, I'm not gonna say those things.
What? That is awesome.
Yeah, whatever. Just don't do that thing again. That's not cool.
Well, what if I do it again?
Please don't.
Wow, you really don't like it, huh?
I feel like I'm being clear. I don't like it.
So I could just be like, give me your lunch money.
What are you talking about?
Well, give me your lunch money or I'll do the hand thing again.
Well, it's like 2 p.m. I already ate my lunch money.
Well, I think you're supposed to use that to buy lunch.
Well, nobody told me that. I'm just winging it out here.
Okay, well, give me your house.
No, I can't give you that.
I'll do the hand thing. Give me your house.
Come on, all my stuff is in there.
Well, give it.
Well, then how about I do the hand thing to you?
Well, you can't do the hand thing. I'm the one that does the hand thing.
Maybe I can. You don't know.
Well, I mean, there's no precedent for that, though. Historically speaking, I'm the one that does the hand thing, where I move my hand really fast into somebody's mouth. You wouldn't even know where to start.
Oh, I did it.
Oh man, I hated that.
Yeah, I told you it's awful. I have a headache.
Oh yeah, I do too, and it sounds like a phone's ringing.
Yeah, I saw you guys do that hand thing to each other. Do that some more, okay? Actually, I feel like we should probably not do it to each other anymore.
It does seem dangerous.
Yeah, like one of us can end up unconscious or something.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Okay, how about I give some money to the one of you that knocks the other person out?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It really hurts.
Yeah, and I already ate.
Okay, well, what if the winner also gets, this belt?
Oh, a belt? I want that frickin' belt.
Championship belt. That was a great ending. I'll give you a belt. Oh, I want that belt.
This belt. Oh man. And again, now it's going into the context of like, oh well, money. He was like, well, money, but it seemed kind of dangerous. We'll give you this belt. Add a belt to it, and all of a sudden the prestige.
And then
again.
The viewers, people want to watch a fight. I mean, it was always that thing, right, where like, fight
Dude.
at school.
Oh man, that's so funny. Again, dude, it kind of reminds me of the movie Fight Club. Remember how so many people have not been in fights, but they had that aggression, like, dude, I just want to, you know what I mean, like bang out. Now I'm 43 already. I've had plenty of them, you know what I mean. Actually, I got one good one left. And one of my kids, you guys know, I got one good one. You know who it's for, too. Oh, I got one good one left in me. And listen, you got it. Listen, I can tell you which one of your kids you're going to have to squabble up with. You know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, every dad knows one of their kids is going to challenge them. Nope. And you got to have one good one left in there for them. I got one good one. Matter of fact, a guy cut me off in traffic the other day. And I was like, bro, I only got one left in me. And it's for this guy in the back seat right here. He just started laughing. No joke, bro. I was like, bro, I got one good one left in me. You got that, man. Go ahead. It's for that guy back there. Because it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's just like, you got to let him know, hey, I'm in my 40s, but I can still handle my business.
This guy's out of control. We do not condone violence in any way. If you like our reaction to this one, because that was pretty funny. I was going to say like and subscribe, but I love these because you try to, there's so many different ways you can talk about how it gets started. But it's funny how quickly that guy took that power and is like, oh, I want your house. I want your lunch money. I don't want to, it's got my stuff in it. What if I just do it to you back instead of just being scared for my entire life? So then you also have like the defending yourself. The other guy doesn't like it, and now it's kind of more even. That was pretty cool, pretty funny.
My favorite part was how he tried to turn that into now somebody spectated it. Notice the spectator didn't want any parts of it at all. He's just like, oh, that was awesome. Let me go ahead and pay for it. You know, what if I put this belt on? And that's what it's like. Think about it. Boxing, dude, one of the oldest sports. Boxing, I mean, thinking of the Jack Johnson days, man. Back in the days when they used to go 100 rounds, bro. 100 rounds. Bare knuckle boxing. No, those guys used to bang out. And people would be like, oh, yeah, it's glorious violence. You know what I mean? It's the closest thing we got to like you know, the gladiator days when you fighting lions and other dudes. And think about the Romans, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
think about, hey, throw gladiators in there. Only instead of punching each other, you got a sword, and yeah,
someone's gonna die.
Let's bet some shillings on it. It's something about us wanting to see violence. I mean, it's part of, like, not American culture, by the way. People, Americans. I'm sorry, Roman gladiator. Just saying. They were around a long time before we were.
Not just that, but that is the worst type of slavery of all time, gladiator, because you're going to die. You may survive this one, but you're going to die the next time or the next time. You survive a whole year, that's great. You're going to die eventually.
In the gladiator
unless you get out of that game. Let us know what you thought about our reaction to this one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
We know all things.